Alright, hello everyone, and welcome now to a game between TBCBM and Lawliet taking place here on Secret Valley. For those of you guys who are wondering, yes, I am casting these from replays. I don't normally have the time to be able to cast everything well, in a normal tradition and tournaments. Alright, let's take a look over here on the top right. Hello, Mrs. Time Nazi. Alright. Hello everyone, yeah, and we're gonna see Lawliet spawning as the blue night elf over here in the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom left, we have TBCBM. Crota, used to watch you about 3 years ago. Can't believe you're streaming now. Yeah, I'm streaming. If you guys want to follow me, that would be great. I try to find some always entertaining games. And, well, YouTube is still my main bread and butter in terms of everything. So everything does eventually get to YouTube. Also, I make sure to have everything on a higher quality. The videos I upload to YouTube are about like 1.5 gigs every 10 minutes. Obviously, I can't stream at that speed because my upload is not that... my upload is high, but I still get throttled sometimes, and there's some issues there. So if you guys want higher quality, higher video, I end up, you know, getting the highest quality video that I can out to YouTube and out to Google, and I let Google go ahead and compress it for me. Anyways, what is the strategy is going to be? Demon Hunter with an Ancient of War off over here. Meanwhile, on the bottom left-hand side, we are looking at Tomb of Relics Death Knight coming into play. It looks as though it will be Crypt Fiends once more, or at least delayed ghouls. Thank you for the cheer, Amakato. Is it going to stay in the cup? Yes, it will. As we're looking at the Death Knight now making its rounds out. All right. Yeah, good to cast some streams on during my off times here, as the Ancient of War going to be going after the 533 creep camp. I've said this in the past, Ancient of War, extra important in this clearing because the Null Assassins won't actually switch aggro to another target. They're going to continue to try and attack this Ancient of War until it gets poisoned, and because it doesn't get poisoned, it ends up just absorbing a whole bunch of damage. Followed when you were offline like 5 days ago. Yep, I don't get to be online all that much. I'm not one of those, I'm not going to be a Twitch partner. You're off time, do you work from home? Yeah, I work from home some of the days, and I'm a general contractor. Or I contract, I'm not a general contractor, I do some contract work, so I have a pretty flexible schedule that allows me to work from home from time to time. Anyways, ghouls, archers, now going to be pulling back around as the ghouls are now making their way across. All right, TBCBM not wasting any time. Unholy Aura quickly going to be bringing across a whole bunch of ghouls and going to perhaps find and be able to take down a handful of archers. You can also see this Ancient of War is actually going to be in serious trouble. A lot of ghouls have made their way over. Skeletal minions joining in on the fight as well, as the skeletal minions could be putting pressure back onto the archers. More wisps now being brought over. Lawliet perhaps not expecting this, and now in a little bit of trouble as the units are now trying to get back here. Ancient of War about to get taken down. This low hit point ghoul, will it be able to get away? I do believe so. Skeletal minion now taking out another unit there, as just unit after unit is just falling here. Ancient of War dangerously low on hit points. Is it going to get taken out? And I believe it will. Once it gets taken down, no more production units for quite some time. And are we already at the tech to tier 2? Yes, we are. Skeletal minions now draining out the moon wells. Essentially, by putting pressure onto these archers. Death Knight in position here, trying to go after all of these units here. Death Knight, however, not close enough to level 2 to really be able to start getting some death coils off onto some units. Oh, that archer looks like it will be able to escape. No, I take it back. Death Knight going to close in on that deal. As you cast those questions, I'll have to pose back later. I'll read them because there's too much going on right now. All right, so a lot of early action in this fight here as the skeletal minions trying to clear out some of these wisps. A new Ancient of War will be constructed, as you can see. Also, well, nope, that's only a wisp here. Some of the lower hit point ghouls are already back at home. They are going to be healing back up on Blight. We are getting into a graveyard and going to transition into some Crypt Fiends. Death Knight also healing back up as he wants to get to level 2 to be able to pick off some of those archers as they're getting away, or at least heal his ghouls as well. Low hit point ghoul, is he going to be able to make it? It looks like it will be able to do exactly that. Death Knight trying to finish off the remaining Null Wardens. That low hit point ghoul playing a very, very dangerous game as well. No Warden gonna go ahead, get taken down. Death Knight will get to level 2. Are we gonna see a Death Coil onto that Ghoul? Yes, we are, as everything backs off. Alright, let's see. Is the Red Drake gonna be able to get away? Supply count 30 compared to 22. TBC BM versus Lawliet. TBC BM came across the map quickly with I wouldn't say old school, but no longer standard meta Ghoul Rush with Unholy Aura on the Death Knight. The strategy has fallen out of favor recently, but as you can see, it is still incredibly powerful. Have you casted an offline Warcraft tournament? I have. I think I was actually supposed to be paid for a couple of offline Warcraft 3 tournaments years and years ago, and nothing ever came of them. Didn't get very much sponsorship, and you know, invested a lot of time and energy for not much reward. Anyways, Death Knight now gonna come back across here. Death Knight gonna perhaps get a box in on that Demon Hunter. No such luck. Dust of Appearance, as the Archer is gonna end up getting taken down. As you know, ensnared units are revealed. However, they are only revealed by the units that ensnared them. So the creeps are the ones that actually spotted. Very smart acknowledgement by TBC BM to realize that there was an ensnared Archer there to use Dust of Appearance. Death Knight now gonna heal back up, get into the mid 400s again, as we are looking at the Ghouls trying to still apply pressure. Lich now joining in on the fight. Black Citadel about 3/4 of the way done, as we are now getting into the slaughterhouse of the upcoming battle. Do we see another Dust of Appearance charge? No, we do not. No Dust of Appearance means that that Archer will end up surviving, as the Ghouls are now getting taken down. Frost Nova, Demon Hunter, is it going to force to use the Scroll of Town portal? It, well, would have died. That missile was mid-air from the Lich to try and finish it off, but it ends up surviving at 20, well, sub 30 hit points. Something that you, well, a little bit too close. There is playing on a razor's edge to try and get every ounce and every hit point of efficiency out of your units. But with that said, well, you can be cutting it a little bit too close. I always thought you can only win games if your hero get to level 6. Most likely my first 10 games. Didn't know how to harass. Oh yeah, they're being able to harass, being able to set up yourself to get into a favorable position is really what all real-time strategy games are about. I like to describe, as you guys probably know, real-time strategy games is a game of seconds. All you're really trying to do is get a 1 second advantage, 3 second advantage, 5 second advantage, and continue to build on that advantage. Anyone can get the perfect army if given enough time. In any game, StarCraft 2, WarCraft 3, Command and Conquer, all of those games. The key question is, how are you going to get there, and are you vulnerable at key positions and key points? That's really the downside. All right, Archer gonna go. Oh wow, how's that Archer still alive? That Archer is still alive, back off to the north here, and not getting focused down whatsoever. Death Knight finally waves his Frost Blade or Rune Weapon to try and take it down. Meanwhile, Death Knight going after the Demon Hunter. Death Knight does only have level 2, doesn't even have level 3 for level 2 Death Coil, but does pick up a Naga Sea Witch. Orb of Corruption is on that Lich, and that Orb of Corruption, that Lich -5 debuff, I gotta believe is actually stronger than Searing Arrow. It ends up dealing more damage. The focus, the -5 armor, so powerful. Perhaps they should be giving the Searing Arrow like a little bit of an armor debuff as well. Talking about CC, I would like to see you casting some games. I do not know Command and Conquer nearly as well as I know WarCraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Can you still start to play, or is the player base still too small? WarCraft 3? WarCraft 3, the player base is not too small. As you can see, there is still a lot of very talented players out there. The problem right now is if you try to play WarCraft 3, the player base is not very diverse. You'll still find games. The issue is everyone is just really good. They've had years and years to perfect strategies and get better. And because of that, you end up, well, losing. To be honest, I'd love to play the story and analyze all of that stuff. I don't know if I have the time to sit down and go through the entire campaign again. There's plenty of campaign videos out there. I don't know what more I could bring to the table besides my commentary, my sense of humor. I guess those are the things, are the reasons why you watch me play. But is it really worth it? Is it really worth it for you guys to watch me play those through the campaign again? Ogre Magi gonna get taken out here. Demon Hunter picking up a Medallion of Courage, a very useful item here, as the Death Knight now going to perhaps try and do a bit of a creepjack once again. Death Knight finally sitting at level 3. Frost Nova onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is getting slowed down a bit as the units are actually getting caught every which way. That is a big problem. Those Crypt Fiends, or those Dryads, losing some damage as well. All right. War 4, well, WarCraft 3 campaign. Would people actually? Some people would watch it, but I don't know if there's a big enough petition, or if some people are like, I really wanna see it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. I'm thinking about it. All right, Death Knight now heading back over here, making sure there isn't an expansion, as Night Elf players do like to do. But this game has been fairly neutral. I am surprised that Lawliet has not really pushed with that Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch is generally a tier 2 pushing unit, and that's not the strategy that we're looking at here. Naga Sea Witch now trying to rush away here. One Abomination caught in a very, very unfortunate location. Now units are trying to run back every which way, but this Mass Dryad army is going to really tear apart, get torn apart by all of those Crypt Fiends. The Crypt Fiends just have too much of an armor boost, and if TBCBM realized the sheer number of Dryads, perhaps you would train 1 to 2 more Crypt Fiends. 3 is perhaps not enough at this point, and he does have the supply, or he had the supply cap in order to train more. What is he training up right now? And another Abomination for that front line. Ogre Lord now following. Thank you for the follow, as well as the Demon Hunter now going after units again. Death Knight getting mana burn. That Sobi Mass has probably translated into a lot of extra damage onto that Death Knight. As you can see, that Death Knight getting mana burned once more. Demon Hunter chasing after the Death Knight. Death Knight really nowhere to run. Where is he going to go? He's trying to get away. Dryads with that slow poison. Cold arrows. Death Knight getting back onto Blight, using the obsidian statues as a bit of a wall, as we're now still seeing everyone fight off again. All right, Dryads trying to poke apart there. Staff of Preservation. But in the chase, the Naga Sea Witch has fallen. Death Knight, is he going to be able to lead the charge and perhaps grab some more units again? And as we're looking, well, TBCBM gets the advantage. And, well, Lawliet losing that Naga Sea, which was a definite blow. All right, turning back around, the Dryads are not going to really be able to do very much. Death Knight getting healed back up, and by the time the next fight does go down, the Lich will be at level 3, and that is going to drastically change things. Death Knight getting the Death Coil off there. That did not look like it healed all that much. Is it level 2 Unholy Aura? It is level 2 Unholy Aura. All right, level 2 Unholy Aura as opposed to level 2 Death Coil. That is the reason why we have the faster movement speed, as we now see Frostworms joining in. First Frostworm shows up onto the field, and he does give the GG. All right, my apologies for not realizing TBCBM went at level 3, went level 2 Unholy Aura. Very difficult to catch that. Saw the heal. Thought it looked a little bit low. Only way it would make sense is if it was level 1 Death Coil, or if that Lich had like 800, or not even 800, like around 900 to 1,000 hit points. So Unholy Aura, faster movement speed, able to maneuver around the map a bit better and get into positioning a little bit better, and perhaps that was the final thing there. All right, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for the cheer. If you guys want to catch me live, let me know other stream times. Follow me on Twitch. Give me shout outs, cheers. Subscribe to me on YouTube as well. And you guys will get constant updates of whenever I am casting. See ya.